people of the world, friends and relatives. This is a clipboard video. You know what that means? It means I'm going to talk even more than normal. Before we begin, did you have anything that you wanted to say to me? Anything at all? Anything about my shirt? Anything about my eyes? Okay. Songwriting tips. 7 tips for cleaner, faster, leaner, better, harder, stronger songwriting. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. It's called 7 tips, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tips here. Not exactly sure how I'm going to manage that. I just threw down the gauntlet, pissed off a lot of tips, and then began recording. Did you want to start with tip number 1? Tip number 1. I don't like that one. I'm not going to do that one. Tip number 2. When songwriting, record everything. Just get your phone, go to voice memos, and record literally every stupid little thing that you come up with. I'm not saying that you don't press record when you're about to start a songwriting session and then just record like an hour and a half of nonsense. That would be unbearable and you would literally never listen to it. But just go to voice memos. Here it is. It's right here. You record. I wrote a nice little song just now in my head. I want to record it. It goes like this. It goes, if you want to go to the party with me, we can go there together. So, not great, but now I have a reference. Record. I wrote a nice little song just now in my head. I want to record it. It goes like this. It goes, if you want to go to the party with me, we can go there together. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you. When I started playing, I was like, oh God, this is embarrassing. I'm going to have to start this whole video over. But just now when we listen to it, I'm like, okay, that's actually not that bad. It's not done. That's not a top 40 hit right there. But I'm like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of catchy. Maybe I want to use that later on as part of a song. Don't quote me on that. But my name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. Record every single little songwriting thing. Then give it a title. I'm going to call that one. We're going to call it, If You Want to Go to a Party with Me. Done. Guys, I literally just airdropped it to my wife. Nope, cancel. Okay, well, I hope she likes it. It's a love song for my wife, Samantha. My beautiful wife, Samantha, the love of my life. People of the world, even if a song feels like it's total and utter crap, when you're writing it and coming up with it and you're like, this isn't even worth taking another second to think about, record it. Because the next day, it might turn out to be so much better than you thought it was. Next, that was tip number 1. Tip number 2. Okay, this is a big one. This is not just a tip. This is like a whole thing. If you are not aware of diatonic chords, the chords that coexist in a key, it would do you much benefit duty at this juncture to know what that is. I'm going to start this tip over. Tip number 2 is know the chords in each key. You don't need to memorize anything. Go online, search for diatonic chords in every key, and you will get a chart with just a bunch of chords. Those tell you what groups of chords are automatically going to sound good together. On guitar, the easiest key to play in is the key of G. The diatonic chords, that just means the chords that use the same notes from the same scale in the same key. In the key of G, those chords are G, A minor, B minor. Yes, it's a bar chord, but you can just ignore it if you want. You don't have to use it. C, D, E minor, and then there's an F sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord or an F sharp diminished chord, but you don't have to think about that. You can just ignore it. And that's it. If you use those chords, they will sound good together in a song no matter what. So if you have never written a song before, or you are just trying to come up with chords that sound good together, but you can't come up with anything that you like, just search for diatonic chords in every key. Pick one of the keys, the key of C, the key of G, the key of A, the key of B, the key of D, the key of F, the key of G, the key of D, the key of F. and just use only those chords, and you will be able to come up with a chord progression that sounds good no matter what. With zero creativity, with zero real music theory knowledge, you could just put together a chord progression that works, and then you can hit the ground running from there. The next thing I wanted to tell you is what I call tip number 3. Tip number 3 is if you want to have chord, I have 2 chord tips in a row. Well, that's just the way it goes. This is another chord writing tip. Let's say that, no, I'm going to move this, I'm going to call this tip, shoot, darn it, I should have thought about this before I started recording. Okay, forget about that. Tip number 3 is, this all makes perfect sense. Just put that there, loop that around. Great job. I'm uninspired. I was very inspired, but now I'm completely uninspired. I don't want to do this video. This was not a deliberate segue, but I actually have a tip that ties in perfectly with my lack of inspiration. Don't be offended. Don't be upset. But I believe a key component in effective songwriting is to develop some discipline and get used to writing songs and writing music even when you're not inspired and even when you don't want to. You don't have to do this. Like, you are allowed to only write songs when you are like, this is so great. And the moment it stops being fun, you can stop. Completely allowed. If you want to become a better songwriter and have more good things happen to you in your life because of songwriting, I think it's really important that you learn how to write even when you don't want to. It's not just because this life is misery and we all just are in pain until we die. It's also, there's just a bunch of reasons. I don't know. I have a whole songwriting course called, what's it called? I think it's called Songwriting with Stuart at marinmusic.com. You can check it out. I wax philosophical forever in that thing. It's really good. You're going to love it. It's so long. Way too long. Way too long. That's what she said. So my official 3rd tip for this video is to use this exercise that I call 15 minutes of pain. I came up with that name for it just for myself because that's what it made me feel. And what it is I will, every once in a while, I try to do it as often as I can, but I can do it anytime I want, and I don't do it a lot, so I just lied to you. Something that I try to do a few times a year is I do what's called 15 minutes of pain, where every single day for a week, 7 days, I set a timer for 15 minutes, and I have to write and record a song in 15 minutes. I have to write the lyrics, I have to write the chords, I have to write the melody, and I have to record it onto my cellular telephone. People of the world, friends and relatives, it's not going to be a perfect song. It's not even going to be a good song. Although that's not true. Give yourself more credit. Sometimes you will come up with a good song. You don't have to write like 3 verses and a full bridge and a chorus. What I try to do is I try to have 1 verse, 1 chorus, and 1 bridge and just be able to get through that. I usually spend 5 minutes on the lyrics. I spend 5 minutes kind of putting together the chords and the approximate melody, and then I spend 5 minutes recording it. That's what I do. 15 minutes of pain. It has been probably the most valuable songwriting exercise I've ever done, and I have come up with dozens, if not a couple, songs from it that I really, really like. It trains your discipline. It just gets your gears pumping. It gets the party moving. You're going to love it. 15 minutes of pain. Tip number 4 for more effective songwriting in 2225 is when writing chord progressions, if you want different sections of a song to sound different, make sure to start with different chords. And let's dive into this one a little bit. Let's say you're writing a song and you've written a chord progression that you like. It goes G, D, F, C. That's like the verse, let's say. Let's see what it sounds like. 1, 2, here we go. start it over. G, ba-na-ma-ma, D chord, and F chord, then to C. I wanna hear the time. And then you want to go into another section of the song, but you go like, do I really have to write a whole new chord progression? No, you really don't. You can use the same chord progression, but if you want the section to sound like it goes into a pre-chorus or the chorus, and you want it to sound different, you want it to feel like it goes into a different chunk of the song, just change the first chord. So our original chord progression was G, D, F, C. Let's say for the next section, we just changed that first chord. Instead of starting with G, let's start with F. So then we go F, D, F, C. We had G, D, F, C. Then we go F, D, F, C. Let's go ahead and play the first section twice, then go into the second section twice. I'll bet you it's going to sound like a totally different section, even though we only changed the first chord. 1, 2, first part. What song is that? The sensation of listen to me. That sounds like Waterfalls by TLC. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not copying Waterfalls. Hang on. Let's start over. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. G, then D, then an F, and then to C. Then the second part. F, F, D, F, F, C. One more time. F, F, D, F, F, C. Then let's go back to the first part. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I get very self-conscious when I'm writing music on the spot in front of you. Yeah, I get a little defensive. I get a little embarrassed. I get a little persnickety. It doesn't mean the tip isn't good. People of the world, friends and relatives, what tip were we on? That was tip number 4. Change one chord. People of the world, friends and relatives, tip number 5 is rhyme less and rhyme worse. The easiest way to make your song so embarrassing that you're unwilling to show it to anyone is to have these really strong rhymes all the time. If you rhyme love and dove, hurt with shirt, feel with peel, it just sounds corny. Now, you can do that sometimes and it's fine, but try to find like soft rhymes, like weak rhymes, where the vowel in each word rhymes, but the whole ending syllable of the word does not completely rhyme. So it's a little bit tricky to come up with these at first, but you can do it. Like, okay, let's find an example. How about squeeze and plead? Squeeze and plead. If you say squeeze and please, corny. Squeeze and plead sounds amazing. Let's come up with one more. How about beach and, you ready for this? You're not going to believe me, but I promise. Beach and feel. Beach and feel. If you say beach and leech, you sound like a loser. If you say I went to the beach, something, 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 I love the way it feels, golden. I know you don't believe me, but this is true. Okay. I'm mad at you because you made me feel bad about that tip. People of the world, friends and relatives, I think we're on tip number 6 already. I gotta pick one of these that I want to be tip number 6. All right, let me give you a bonus tip that doesn't count because I have too many tips here anyway. I need to get rid of some. Don't ever say the words, I don't know, in your song. I mean, again, you're allowed to do whatever you want. I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it, but if you say the words, I don't know, it's going to be a stupid song and nobody's going to like it. In fact, try not to treat your song lyrics like a diary at all. You can put your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts into the song, But in diaries, we just say the whiniest, corniest stuff. We say, I don't know if they like me. I don't know why my life is so hard. I don't know why my parents are so mad at me. I don't know why I hate cleaning my room so much. No, today was the worst. I felt such anxiety. By the way, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of myself. But, your songs, you're allowed to get all those feelings out. But if you whine like that, like, it's just going to be so obnoxious. So you need to find a way to get your feelings across without just telling people what you're thinking and feeling. You have to be more descriptive. You have to tell a story. You have to say it in a unique way. The diary is the place for you to just complain, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy over here. I just know that I was going through old stuff the other day and I found one of my old diaries and like, it's bad. It's really bad. And I remember this was like when I was in 7th grade and I was pretty sure that I was going to be able to publish it as an autobiography and it was going to be a New York Times bestseller. I was a little misguided. So the tip, that bonus tip is try not to ever say the phrase, I don't know, in one of your songs. It just doesn't like read the room. It doesn't sound good. People of the world, friends and relatives, I think we're on tip number 6. This is a really Pacific tip. Are you ready for the Pacific tip for you? Start your melody on the 9th note of the scale, which is the same as the 2nd note of the scale. When we're talking about melody notes, we usually say 9th instead of 2nd. I don't know. It's just like a music theory thing. But so what do I mean by that? I'm going to show you what I mean. What's the first chord of your song? You know that chord you've been writing? That song you've been writing? What's the first chord of it? Is it an A? Great. Hey guys, what's the next letter of the alphabet after A? A, B. It's B. So the 2nd note of the scale, which is also the 9th note of the scale, is a B. So start your melody on the 9th, which in this case would be a B. So you do have to figure out what a B note is. A B, I'll just tell you, for in this case, B is this note right here. So if I play an A chord and I sing, listen to this. B, oh, B, this note is B, it works so well, just go to hell, then back to B. Will you stay with me? We'll play together in the sun. Play together, everyone. Let's go to B. The 9th/2nd note of the Okay, I didn't explain how you figure it out. Whatever the first chord is that you're playing, just go to the next note in the alphabet. That's it. If you're playing a D chord, the 9th is an E. If you're playing an F chord, the 9th is a G. If you're playing a C chord, the 9th is a D. Make sense? The 9th sounds like a little bit dissonant, but also pretty, and it's just kind of unique, and it just will give your song a little bit of that je ne sais quoi. Moving on to the 7th tip. I better pick a good one. Dropped my pencil earlier. There's a bit of hair on my pencil now. That's what she said. People of the world, friends and relatives. Which one? I did that one. 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 How come I have done all these already? Okay, here we go. This is the best tip that there is. I've already talked about it so many times, but I gotta include it in this video because it's just so good. The final and 7th tip for easier, more effective, proactive, sensual songwriting is use another song that you like as a template. Just pick a song that you like. How about Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley? Did he write that song? Hey Siri, who wrote Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley?
The song Jailhouse Rock was written by Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller.
Jerry Leiber
This
and
is
Mike.
from Wikipedia.
Okay. So let's say that you choose the song Jailhouse Rock by Mike Leiber and Jerry Stoller. Okay, actually, nobody likes that song, so we're not going to use that one as our template. Let's say that you're going to use, I don't know, Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana as your template. Okay, great. So it's got the like quiet, clean guitar intro. Perfect. So you go, okay, great. So I'm going to start my song with the clean guitar intro. And then it goes into the big, huge, distorted guitar main riff. Then we go into a nice, quiet verse with just 2 notes. So I'm going to go into a quiet verse with 2 notes. And then it goes back. No, then there's a little like interlude part. And then it goes into the chorus, which is just like, okay, great. And then so there's all these different parts of the song. So you make a list of all the different parts of the song and what each part sounds like. And then when you go to write a song, you just copy that same layout. So look, I'm going to write my own song using Smells Like Teen Spirit as an intro, as a template. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't know. Shut up. I needed more time than like 2 seconds to think about it. You gave me no time at all. And I was just trying to make sure my song didn't sound too much like Song 2 by Blur. People of the world, friends and relatives, it's a good tip. And you don't just need to do like different parts of the song. You can also take like the lyrical themes of the song and go, okay, well that song is about pencils and pens. So I'm going to write a song that's also about pencils and pens. I'm just going to change the lyrics. Makes so much sense. Good job, Stuart. You are nailing it today. Take songs that you like and just try to copy them. Just straight up try to copy other songs. You're not going to be able to copy them exactly. You're going to put your own little life experience and twist on it. Even if you try not to, you will end up making it uniquely your own. So just go ahead and copy other people's songs. You want a bonus tip? I'm going to give you a bonus tip. I don't remember what it is. Oh, this is not a good tip. Try to find a thing for every song you write. Like, okay, a thing could be a little interesting rhythmic thing that happens. It could be a really clever lyrical twist. It could be this little riff that's just so catchy that you can't get it out of your head. It could be that it's like normal chords, but then one chord is really weird and stands out. Just something about your song that it makes it memorable and makes it stand out. Your song needs a thing. Here's an example of a song that does not have a thing. I'm making it up right now. You ready? Baby girl, do you want to have a time with me, my love? Baby girl, we're going down, we're gonna have some fun. Baby girl, do you love it when I tell you how you feel? Baby girl. I don't know, that little baby girl was kind of catchy. That was almost a thing. Now let me try to do like a similar thing, but give it a thing. A similar song, give it a thing. People of the world, friends and relatives. Now I'm going to try to write basically the same thing, but I'm going to try to give it a thing. It's probably going to be worse. 1, 2, here we go. Baby girl, do you love it when you say my name? Oh my gosh. I can tell you. Oh my goodness gracious, baby, won't you say my name? Okay, that's fine. I think I actually like the first version more. I didn't like either of them. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to record it. Baby girl, say my name. There, now I'll always remember how to play that song. But did you notice I added a little thing? I had like G to C as a pretty just normal chord progression, but I added in that F, C, G, which was a little bit unique. That F chord was not quite as cliche. I added that little rhythmic thing. So now, maybe possibly when you're walking down the street, hand in hand with your best bud, you will have in your head this little, say my name, say my name. And you're like, man, I sure hope Uncle Stuart writes a full song. It's called Baby Girl, Do You Love It When You Say My Name? Coming soon, 2027. Okay. I'm embarrassed, but I'm proud. I'm cold, but I'm frightened. I'm fur, but I'm overwood. It's that Alanis Morissette song. Jagged little Pill is the album. The song is called One Hand in My Pocket and the other one singing a high five. People of the world, friends and relatives. We'll be done at some point.